Can ChatGPT help me hardwire this Ring camera using the cord from this lamp? Let's find out. So ChatGPT has an application for your mobile device that has a voice feature. You may be familiar with the one that you access through a desktop or your phone where you just type it in, and that's text-based. But this voice feature is interesting because you can talk to it, and it can also see through your camera what you're seeing, which might be helpful for identifying a problem or coming up with a solution for something that you can't quite describe. So I wanted to see if it could help us identify if this could work. Okay, don't you go nowhere. Hello, are you there?
I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
All right, well, I am recording a video. And before I get started, I was wondering if you could tell me a name that I could refer to you by. It's a little awkward to call you ChatGPT's voice feature every time. So could you give me an idea of something that's maybe 1 or 2 syllables for me to call you?
You can keep it simple. How about Chip? It's short, easy to say, and I'll know it's me.
Chip. Like a potato chip.
Exactly. A little crisp, a little friendly. I'm ready when you are, so just say Chip, and we'll dive into whatever you need.
Okay, Chip. Sure, that sounds good. I have a Ring device, and I have a lamp. And I was wondering if I could hardwire the Ring device using the cord from the lamp. And here, I will show you these 2 things so that you know what I'm talking about.
All right, show me what you've got. I'll be looking at the connections, and we'll figure out if this is safe or even feasible.
Okay, so here's my Ring device.
I see it. Now show me the lamp cord you're thinking of using, and we'll talk about how these pieces match up.
So this is just a standard lamp cord.
Your Ring device typically expects a low voltage doorbell transformer, not straight household voltage. So cutting a lamp cord wouldn't be safe. Instead, we need a proper transformer or plug-in adapter that outputs the right voltage. Let's protect your device and yourself by going with the correct adapter solution.
So this says it needs AC power only, 8 to 24 VAC. What does a lamp cord provide?
A lamp cord is basically delivering your standard household AC, around 120 volts in the US, which is far too high for your Ring. It needs something in the 8 to 24 volt range, so that's why we don't use a lamp cord directly. Instead, a doorbell transformer or plug-in adapter steps it down safely to what your Ring needs.
So if I were to look for something like this, what would I look for?
You'd want to search for a Ring plug-in adapter or a doorbell transformer that specifically outputs between 8 and 24 volts AC. There are ready-made adapters that plug into an outlet and safely power your Ring without any DIY wiring.
So a Ring plug-in adapter. And this is something that I can just buy online?
Absolutely. You can find these online, Amazon, home improvement stores, or even Ring's own site. Just make sure it's compatible with your model, and it'll make your life a lot easier and safer.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. I'm going to look that up, and I'll get back to you.
You're welcome. Once you've got it, or if anything else comes up, just give me a shout.
Okay, that's interesting. It didn't occur to me that this was a solution that may have already existed, though I don't know why. Now that I think about it, it seems perfectly obvious. Probably a lot of people have these devices that either they've upgraded to a new one and maybe they want to use it somewhere else, but the battery power kind of doesn't last that long sometimes. And I find that if I could just wire it up all the time, but like put it anywhere, that would be really great. Okay, let me look up this Ring adapter. Boop. Video camera, plug in. Okay, looks like it attaches to the kind of doorbell that you put outside. It's crazy that I didn't think that this was an option. All right, I'll order it, and when it comes in, we'll give it a try. All right, we have the adapter and the Ring device and a screwdriver. I think that's all we'll need. It looks pretty easy. We got these little clips in case you want to run the wire, I suppose, along the wall or floorboard. And that's it. So it does say the 24 VAC output, which is what we needed for the Ring device. So one thing to keep in mind, this battery is fully charged. The way it works is when you hardwire it, the electricity that comes in sort of trickle powers it. It's not going to necessarily fully charge it for you, but it just sort of helps to maintain its charge. Now when I go in here, it says that it's powered by battery. And once I wire it up, it should say that it's powered by voltage or something like that. We'll look in the settings once I've done that. So let's see if this works. First, I loosen up these screws. Now I take these little wires and I bend them around these screws. So I bend them into little U shapes, and then I will place them on these little screws and tighten. Probably not the best screwdriver for this purpose. It's a little too big, but let's see what happens when we plug it in. Okay. So we'll go back in, check it out. Open up the Ring device. Oh, you can already tell that there's like this little zigzaggy, the little charging icon is there. So there you go. Super easy. Piece of cake, right? But I'm left with a little something. What if I didn't want to buy something new? Is it possible that I have something in the house already that's very similar to this? Let me look around and see what I got. I've got a whole bag of things that look very similar to this. Now, I'm curious what the ChatGPT app is going to say if I ask if any of these will work instead of that. Let's give it a shot.
Hey, I'm still here. What's on your mind now?
I bought the adapter from Amazon and it works great. No problem.
That's awesome to hear. Now you've got a safe, reliable power setup. If anything else comes up with your projects, you know I've got your back.
All right. Well, I thought we would go a little deeper, and I'm going to turn on my camera so you can see what I have.
Perfect. I'm ready for whatever you want to dive into next.
Now, you see how there was this adapter. This is the one that I got from Amazon, and it works great. We tested it, we tried it, it's powering up the device. But I have a big bag of all of these very similar looking adapters. Why couldn't I have just used one of these to wire up my Ring device?
So those old adapters in the bag might have different voltages or current types. Some might be DC, or the voltage could be way off from that safe 8 to 24 VAC range. Using the wrong one could damage the Ring or just not work. You did the right thing. Specific voltage and type matter.
But what if I found an adapter that was exactly the same in terms of voltage output as the one that I bought, somewhere between the 8 to 24 VAC? Could I use it then?
Yes, you could. As long as it's truly within that 8 to 24 VAC range, the key is staying within those limits. Too low and it won't power the device. Too high and you risk damage.
I'm seeing a lot of DC outputs.
That's pretty common. Most random adapters tend to be DC.
So as you can see, even though these look the same, they're definitely not the same. Well, no luck. None of these was an exact match. I think I'm good with the solution that we found. Thank you for your help. This works, and that's really all I wanted.
You're welcome. Keep tackling those DIY scenes, and if you ever need a sounding board again, just shout. You've got this.
All right. Very positive person. This was a really interesting test. ChatGPT prevented me from basically killing my Ring camera, pointed me towards the right adapter, and even told me what to search for when looking for a part online. So I consider that a success. Now, was it 100% correct? Did it leave anything out? If you are in the know about these things, please let me know in the comments because I would love to get your take on it. But as for me, The Ring camera works, and that was my ultimate goal. In the meantime, I'll keep testing ChatGPT on future DIY projects, and what I learn, I will bring home to you. Until then, kitty cam. I put the Ring device in the garage facing the litter box because I thought our dog Betty might be snacking from it. But in the last couple of weeks, I haven't seen her out here once. The cats, of course, are using it, but they also sit and stare at the garage door all the time.